a sweet redemption. I will never let you down. Will it ever get funny? Oh, I wonder, honey, baby, how you make me sway. You say you will. I'm calling your addictive brain. You say you will, yeah. I'm crossing the obsessive line. You say you will. I'm calling your addictive brain. You say you will, yeah. I'm crossing the obsessive line. Saw you rolling steady, took it kinda heavy. Baby, I'm a loving kind. Jaded loving hazard doesn't really matter. Baby, say you will be mine. Take my affection and my safe protection. I will always be around. Will it ever get sunny? Oh, I wonder, honey. I'm tired of being in the line. You say you will. I'm calling your addictive brain. You say you will, yeah. I'm crossing the obsessive line. You say you will. I'm calling your addictive brain. You say you will, yeah. I'm crossing the obsessive line. said she had some things of mine. A chair, a book, and a little gray piece of paper. She thought it was a poem I wrote that never made the news. Nah, 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 nah. All the colors are long gone. She had met a friend of mine, and Tommy was the best thing that ever happened. Guess the guys I used to hang with are all growing up now too. Nah, 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 nah. All the colors are long gone. Said she had some things of mine. A chair, a book, a little gray piece of paper. She told me she had met a friend of mine, and Tommy was the best thing that ever happened. Are long gone. All the colors are long gone.
There's my clock alarm going off telling me it's time to begin the session. Good evening, friends. Welcome back. Sunday G24 after a one session hiatus. We are back with a change in the weather. And got a couple new players here. One returning friend joining the table here, but Parker coming over from our Sunday G2 table. I think she's the first one to merge over to G4. We did the merge between the tables, but I think most of the players were already in G4. So we're going to see a continuation of that tonight. And the continuation of this epic battle, the last battle that my original homebrew world homeland will ever see. Let's get in, shall we? Thanks for joining us. Don't mind little Mr. Pixel guy there. He's just jumping around. He's excited for the game as well. And did a little bit of extra work on the map to define the featureless barren area where Pix unfortunately ran off to. But without further ado, let's wake everybody up over in the voice chat.
I do.
Yeah!
Hi, Daniel.
How the good
The value is good. Hello.
What's happening, Mike? Good to hear your voice, man.
Oh, just talking about the laptop that somebody got.
Oh. Well, very cool.
Yeah.
How'd that go for you, Sarah Nicole?
It went okay. I literally finished setting it up 20 minutes before the game started.
Oh, damn. All right. Well, that's exciting. Get to discover all the new features on the spot during a live stream.
So I do have a question.
So, no pressure.
Is this considered the start of the new week?
This is the end of the week. Tomorrow is the first day of the new week, even though that doesn't fit with the traditional calendar. It's how the Role Playing Unlimited schedule runs.
No problem. I was just checking if I had that inspiration reset yet or not.
Gotcha.
If
Oh,
not,
yeah.
Who wants to take bets and see how long it takes before Aubrey can actually make a saving throw?
Welcome back, Parker. How's everything?
I am so glad that I'm finally not sick. Oh my god.
Oh, did you have one of those extended colds? I hate those.
It literally, because I'm a school teacher, I got my flu shot and
yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm not going to be that bad. And then after I got sick this most recent time, I just had bronchitis that just stuck for like probably 2 weeks or so.
There are 3
That
school
always
teachers.
sucks.
Thank you. There are 3 school teachers on the Role Playing Unlimited roster, and all 3 of them frequently catch colds, it would seem.
That's because anybody younger than the age of 20 is basically a walking petri dish going around being gross all the time.
I'm glad I don't fall into that category.
I was going to say, I think I know some
once you
people
get-
my age that are walking petri dishes still.
Yeah, right. I know once they get to like about 15, they have a general sense of hygiene. So when I'm in high school, it's not that bad. But this past semester, I've been at a middle school, and I've been with like 11 and 12-year-olds, which are, still trying to learn how hygiene works, and they're all touching each other, and I'm like, hey, you're gross. But hey, at least it's not kindergarten.
Oh,
I'm
very
glad
true.
I'm glad my youngest is turning 17 in May.
Here. Birthday.
I'm going to jump off camera here while I scarf some food. And we have joining us again, Jake is back at the Role Playing Unlimited table, a fringe wizard. Looks like he's still setting up his... Oh, no, push talk is good. Welcome.
Hey guys, it's good
Hello
to be
and
back.
welcome.
Good to hear you, buddy. How's everything?
Give me a few levels, I'll be casting Fireball again.
We're level 6.
Oh,
You don't
dear.
have that already?
Wrong class.
Oh, gotcha. Well, it looks like, as usual, our stragglers are Rosie and Teddy. Where are you guys at? Yeah, there's Teddy texting in the voice chat. Is it time? Oh, it's time.
So, are you saying then that you're not really a fringe wizard because you don't have Fireball yet at level 6?
Well, I mean, I am adjacent, so technically magical. Well, there is no technical.
Hello, yes. Where is my... Oh, there they are. Okay, I couldn't find my character for a second, and I was panicking really hard. I was like, please don't make me remake this character again.
I'm excited to find where I'm going.
Welcome, John. How's everything, buddy?
Oh, living life.
All right.
Actually, I started a new job and it's going pretty good.
Oh, good.
That's great.
Hey, Jake, I don't know if you saw what I was posting earlier, but this section on the southeast area of the map, I have a few goblins that may fit the the bill for you here. Why don't you take a look at some of these guys and tell me which one you like, if any.
He likes them thick. He likes them chunky.
All right, Moto Moto.
Well, that's just the Green
I
Goblin.
kind of like. I kind of
That
like
is-
the
that is the
Green
Green
Goblin.
Goblin.
That's
the
right.
animated.
And I found Robald's cousin.
He's dancing.
Oop, there we go. It helps to hit the button. Came this close to bringing the Robald back.
Oh, I thought for sure that's who we were getting.
Almost. So close. I'd have to flip a coin between the animated and the Green Goblin one. Just 'cause it's the most.
I love if you zoom out on the map completely, you see the giant Sarlacc pit from, or you also see 2 copies of the gay agenda over there.
It's funny because there used to be nothing on that side. It used to be just dark on my screen, but now I can actually see stuff.
Someone opened it up.
I like the idea of him now scrambling, like, oh, they weren't supposed to see that shit. Click, 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 clear. Cover it up, cover it up.
This has happened.
Yeah, since we spent, I think since Rosie spent like an entire session over there in the undefined barren wilderness, I finally was like, well, let's define something there, and that was just added last night.
Yeah, we have the storm cloud from Dune.
Does
And
anyone
right up-
remember what happened last time? I remembered I became a bird at some point.
I'm out.
try to get out.
I'm out.
I feel targeted because I was stuck in the space of nothing.
I mean, I think in like 3 turns you'll be able to make it back.
We had a total of 3 combat rounds that happened while I was there. I got scared on the first round by one of those statues, and I've been flying upward ever since, and I'm up 300 feet in the air at the moment.
What is this stuff near me? What is all this?
Do you mean the sand cloud?
No. Go by me. By me, there's a bunch of random.
Oh, you're looking at all the goblet characters. I think they were just for him to choose one.
Oh, okay.
Correct.
It's a goblin tribe coming to get you.
Well, I mean,
like
the
that
goal
idea.
is to find the clan.
We go to the beach, and our goal is to find parking.
Go into the chapel and we're gonna get buried.
Tyrant, stupid. Give him a second.
Man, if I was ever going to do a campaign as a Kenku using a soundboard, this would be the one, because you guys get all the meme references. I love it.
I actually don't get any of the references.
I admire
But
your
did you
honesty.
die?
I'm old.
I'm old too.
I'm older than time.
Is that THYME?
TIME. I remember the Big Bang.
Big Bang. I think I remember that from last week. Oh wait, I can't say that, can I?
I was thinking the same kind of along those lines, but I was like,
Y'all are nasty.
That reminds me of a meme I saw. It said, "Men only want one thing, and it's nasty." And someone else was like, "Well, then take a shower."
That's wrong.
Yup.
wrongfully hilarious. Question though,
37.
what are we gonna do about this lion that I seem to have pissed off? Yeah.
You should apologize and back off.
To be fair, I am a fairy, so I'm not that very menacing.
Yo, gonna be honest, I am currently running a Hunger Games style campaign, one of those battle royale campaigns. And my players found a bear in the woods and decided that instead of this bear was adamant that it was going to eat these players, and these players were adamant that they were going to befriend this bear, and we spent almost 2 hours they spent almost 2 hours reviving each other just so that they could take another shot at befriending this bear. And I'm just sitting here like, guys, please just let it kill you or kill it. It's part of the story. Just kill it. And I was like, it took so long before finally it was like, you go to pet the bear and apparently it's just so exhausted that your hand petting its ears does 1 damage and it dies. Like, I was like, guys, you need to let it die, please.
And they were like, just bear with us.
Bad. Your jokes are bad and you should feel bad.
That's very sad.
Aw.
I'm
All
a
right.
dad,
Your
and
jokes are
therefore I do
worse.
not feel bad about my puns.
Alright, my bad. Dealing with a few things on the side here. But, Jake, did any of those look okay for you?
Toss a coin between Robald Cousin or Green Goblin Cosmenis.
Oh, you want me to roll it?
Yeah, why not?
Toss a coin to your
To
witcher.
Witcher. I was
Looks
thinking
like,
the same thing.
looks like Robald's cousin.
Perfect.
I love The Witcher.
Alright, we got that, we got that, we got that.
Henry Cavill really brought it to life. Like, he did an amazing job with it.
He did a great job.
For real, no one can portray a character like a nerd can. Like, he was obsessed with it, and I love it.
Well,
I'm excited for Warhammer that he's going to be in.
Yes, that will be pretty cool
Yes.
The Emperor Protects.
too. I actually, in a Wednesday game that I'm playing in, I'm playing a character named Tim. He's a fighter. He dual wields hammers. And I used a Warhammer image as his character. He's ugly as sin because he's only got an 8 charisma. But it's freaking hilarious because every time that they get into a fight and everything else, I just think of that one theme song where it's the Space Marine singing I'm Still Standing.
I've seen that. But I'm also disappointed that Tim is not a wizard.
No,
I know.
I was
There's
gonna.
some who call me
I'm gonna make
Tim.
him. I'm gonna make him an Eldritch Knight. So
And there are some who call me Tim.
They're making a Skyrim movie.
What?
Or what?
Yeah.
interesting.
No.
No, for real. Really?
Yeah, I think
When?
it's a movie or a TV show. I don't know. I saw teasers for it.
It's going to be horrendous.
It's gonna be great, hands down.
I don't
will
know.
be glorious.
I
think
don't
I would
know.
rather
After watching
rewatch
what they
Aragon.
did to the Avatar series on Netflix, I'm nervous because I've
That
watched.
was good.
I just
It-
hope
No.
it's produced by the same gaming studio that made the movie The Gamers. Because it'll be fucking amazing.
Five Nights at Freddy was a terrible movie.
I
have
didn't even
not
go
seen
see
that one
it.
yet.
You lie because you sat through that entire movie happily,
But it was terrible.
but you happily sat through it.
It defeats the whole purpose of this horror element.
It actually wasn't terrifying, but you sat through it, so
This is one of those things where it's like, it doesn't have to be good for you to love it. Like, you can love garbage quality stuff. I mean,
I'm rolling for insight right now.
Sounds to me like you'd want to watch the 2 movies that I'm in.
I watch all the Friday the 13th movies, so I know all about Love and Bad movies.
There we go. That's what I spent all Halloween last year doing,
Hell
too.
yeah, especially when it's October and there's a freaking Friday the 13th in October.
I was
This,
working at Reaper's Realm for October Friday the 13th, so I dressed up as Jason,
Nice.
and I had so much fun making people pee themselves.
I got to meet Kane Hodder at Days of the Dead last year, and I was pleased to find that I am the same exact height as him. So if they're looking for a new Jason, one who is a little slower and a lot more slow-witted than our beloved Jason, I am available, but you'll have to contact me and do auditions at my place because I'm a little lazy.
And how tall are you?
6'3".
So that would fit me as well.
Ooh, bitchin'. But are you as slow as I am?
No.
Yeah.
I played semi-pro football 2 years ago.
Oh man, yeah. My dexterity went from a 14 at my prime, and now it's like sitting comfortably at a 9. And my con has always been a 6.
Well, I'm currently 6'2.5" and 220 pounds. I was up at 260 at one point, so that was really the Jason bod at that point, but I still have fun with it.
Very cool. Alright, so we have our tokens assigned, and Pix is the one who will spot this first. Jake, this is your Drake token right here. The character sheet is assigned to you in the journal. You should be able to adjust the token because I'm sure it has more than 5 hit points. I think it varies based on your abilities, and you can just update the token accordingly. But for the two of you that are joining in, Parker and Jake, go ahead and roll your initiative, and we will get you into the swing of things.
I did already. Didn't have token selected. Do you want me to use that one or use it again?
You can add it in, no worries.
I'm sorry, since when do we have decimals in our initiative?
That's for tiebreakers.
As always.
Unless you're Aubrey. Aubrey refuses to conform. I just have 4.
Oh, yes, that's because we hadn't had it on there when I had rolled the initiative originally, remember?
Oh, so it's your fault. Alright,
Well,
so...
the DM is supposed to double check the character sheet.
That's right! Frickin' DM. What the hell's wrong with you? Oh, wait, that's me. So Jake, here you and Parker are arriving to a very, very calamitous situation. The planet is in ruins, whether you are native or just visiting this planet. Probably makes no difference at this point in time, because the fact of the matter is, the planet is in its final death throes, and some rip in the terrain has opened up over to the west here, if you pan on over. And it would seem that every sentient creature in the area has been drawn to this massive tear in the crust of the world homeland, including our characters. They are currently in a variety of situations here. Some of us are fighting, some of us are just moving into position. One of us has actually begun communing with the clockwork break here, and we will see just what happens next. But this is the situation that you find yourselves in. You are arriving to this area not knowing why you're coming here, just you feel a pull to this area that if we're going to survive, this is our best way. And as you're making your way to the backside of this large peninsula here, or or the plateau in front of you, you spot a goblin just here to the south, and she spots you as well. So Pix, And Nit and Harasha will encounter each other here shortly. First and foremost, we will get the initiative rolling. I believe, yep, you've already communed and made it in, as have you. So up next would be the Eidolons. They are completely useless to anybody they can see at this point, so proceeding on again. And yeah, we've got Tyrant all the way over here who has really ticked off this lion.
I don't regret anything.
Didn't you want the lion to be your friend?
I did until it started attacking me. Now I want nothing but deadly violence.
Friends fight sometimes. It's okay.
Real quick, I might disappear from Roll20 for like 5 minutes.
Oh, what am I gonna do here? This is the real question.
Other than get eaten by a lion?
You know what? That's what it seems like. It's gonna happen, honestly. I guess. You know what? I don't know.
The damned of whom? Alright.
That's what we're going for. And then I just need melee, right?
So yeah, you gotta get right up in this thing's grill and try to touch it and come away with your hand still attached.
Pet the kitty. Pet.
Nice kitty. Pet the kitty.
Well, damn.
Big gains, big gains.
Oh wow, this
He
is.
does in fact keep his hand.
That's a nice hit.
Well, this I've officially discovered my favorite typo in all of 5e so far. This thing has a 93 armor class.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that doesn't sound. That doesn't sound right.
Coincidentally, it also has 93 hit points. I'm sure one has nothing to do with the other, though, right? 93 armor class.
That's one of
Wow.
those that when you open up the book or you open up the page and you just kind of squint for a second. You're just like, wait.
Yeah, let me see if this will copy.
I think that's
Yeah.
one of those. The DM has had enough of your sheet.
Meanwhile,
You know
halfway.
what though? Cats are broken in nature, so that sounds about right anyway.
So the question is, do I hit or not?
It's definitely a hit. I will make some adjustments because, yeah, otherwise nearby Nihilus is just like,
What the fuck is that?
Accurate.
because yeah,
So
Nihilus
we
is
need
rocking
to
a
stick the kitty on Nihilus.
he's rocking a 30 armor class, and that's supposed to be like God mode. And here comes Mr. 93 Kitty. Okay, so necrotic damage and has to make a con save or become poisoned. All right. Oh damn! It fails the save, so it is poisoned.
Haha! Huzzah!
So good news, bad news. It hits, it's poisoned, but that's all the damage that it shreds off of its hit point bar.
That's fine. That's fine. It's a long game. It's a long con. All right. All right. That's my turn.
All right. You don't happen to be carrying any potions of healing on you, do you? You could chug one of those with a bonus action.
I don't.
Well, all right. Let's pass it over to our friend over here.
What the heck is that?
Yeah, Xingtian. Blue health bar indicates could be friendly, could be a foe. it might just stay neutral and want nothing to do with you so long as you also agree to those unspoken terms. Blue health bar can be one of the trickier ones to figure out. The lion had a blue health bar to start off with. Now it's got a red one. And this guy had already begun to commune, and then he got hit by the reverse gravity, got tossed up into the sky, was helpless, fell back down, took some damage. And now he's got a white up in his face, so we're gonna finish that fucking thing off. Yeah, let's just slash at it. 21 to hit for 27 damage. And that is against Deathlock something. Deathlock White. Alright. Pretty sure it's dead, but let's double check defenses just in case. This is where I fucked up. Last session I had all these character sheets open ahead of time, so it saved those precious seconds in so doing. Unless this is somehow going to help. It has been hit and it has been slain. And because it's just an incorporeal thing, it is going to dissipate. That will be it for that guy's turn, and that'll pass it over to our Thrumrin. One of the few creatures here that we know is allied with us. The massive dog reindeer creature. We haven't actually gotten close to it, but it's trying its own thing at communing with this break, so let's see how successful it may be.
Can I
Rain dog.
Can I clarify something real quick?
Ish.
You said that we were feeling a pull towards this rift in nature. Is it a physical pull or a psychological, like a mental pull? Or are we being dragged over there physically, you know?
More the latter. There's no physical compulsion, just the mental certainty that you have of this is our only hope of survival because the planet is destroyed. So whatever's in here might be able to help us.
Got it. Wanted that clarification. Thank you.
Absolute. So the Thrumrin is going to charisma check. Oh, it is not successful in its attempt to commune, so nothing doing there. That'll pass it over to the Cactus Drake. Cactus Drake already successfully communed and made its way in. So, at last, my turns are done for a bit, and we will pass it over to Harasha and Pix, who are back-to-back turns and in the same area.
Real quick, can you, Pix, how big are you?
Small.
Two goblins just ran into each other at the cataclysm of the world. It's like, bro, sis!
Spider-Man meme point.
Like 2 feet, girl. Like 2 feet.
Hello, small friend. I imagine you are here for same reason I am.
I am here because Mom put us here.
I confess I am not familiar with mothers, but I imagine that you feel the same pull I do towards this glow in the distance.
Giant sparkly thing? Yes, yes. Whole giant sparkly thing.
Ah, the Las Vegas Strip.
Sparkly
Gambling summons to you.
Yes, well, are you familiar with this terrain.
The sparkly thing?
No, the planet.
No, we were dropped off by the ship that I was running back to.
Ah, the one that left. I
That
see.
ship is still parked in the distance, maybe like another 100 feet or so off the map to the east.
Got it, thanks. I was like,
I couldn't find the token that I have for it that isn't the interior floor plan model, but I do know that I had like just a general token I could use for map purposes. I wasn't able to find it, but it's like a weird steampunk airship design that strangely enough looks to be concocted out of like some kind of treated wood.
okay, that's cool. Ah, I see. Well, I am headed this direction. If you wish to accompany me, I will not be opposed. Are you any good at combat?
I am the best. I am Pitts.
I am Harasha Bloodbroken.
I shall call you Hara.
I have been called worse.
We shall be friends.
Again, I have been called worse. So I want to go ahead and make my way around the, you said this plateau, so to speak. I want to, like, try and make my way around the south end here.
Sure. Easy peasy.
Sorry, one square too far.
All good. Welcome back, Sarah Nicole.
Thanks.
You
Keep
can,
up, small friend.
you can
My
take,
legs may be long.
if you want to take your action to dash, you can get another 6 squares of movement, if that's your base movement, I should say.
I am thinking about it because I'm imagining that I can't just dash past this character without interacting, but I also do like the idea of just, you know. Yeah, we can just walk. It's fine. We'll go.
Alright, well, Pix is up next.
I'm just gonna travel along with her.
You claim to be best warrior. Tell me of your conquests.
I am on a mission to save the man I adore from the Demon Lord.
Noble conquest.
Yes, then we feast on him after, 'cause he weak.
Hang on a second.
That one took you out?
No, I still remember I mentioned the bronchitis. When I laugh too much, I start coughing, and I didn't want to be like coughing directly into the mic or the chat or anything. I was like, they don't need to hear that.
Alright, so our Voidling up here to the north of the reverse gravity effect that it is responsible for, I might add. So for anybody who's wondering how to get rid of that thing, this is the culprit. And this is, again, a reminder of just what it looks like, somewhat. A writhing mass of glowing tentacles. And it's already flying pretty high up in the air, but it's going to fly all the way up to the top of the reverse gravity effect, and then come back down on it from above, right over to here. And it's going to lash out with 2 tentacles here, or 2 tendrils, one of which is targeting Delcy and the other is targeting Aubrey, so...
It wouldn't be able to target me because I'm 300 feet up in the air.
Smack! Well, that's a fair point. That's a good way to ensure that Sarah Nicole will get both attacks then. One of which will
I have
miss.
to take both of them?
Right.
I'm sorry.
18 is the best it's got. Natural 1 on the other one.
For some reason, it's not on my screen. Is there a way to ping it so it'll jump? Thank you.
Yes, indeed. And that will call it a day for that thing's turn. Pretty sure it has to go like 100 feet
So
up.
I'm taking 24 damage.
24, 11 slash, 13 necrotic.
Your boy looks like something I've seen in a shower drain once. That guy's scary looking.
And that'll bring us up next to the Jub Jub bird. Where is that thing? Oh, it's all the way at the south end of the map, and it's scared out of its ever-living mind. It got affected by the Eidolon's fear effect. And once the reverse gravity ended and it floated back down, it then saw something it didn't like and ran away screaming. Let's see if it is still doing that. Almost, almost. There we go. That's right, they get the save again at the end of each of their turns. So, bird is just leaving the area. It's going to be out of our line of sight. And then it's going to roll a save. And then pass it on to another NPC.
Yeet.
Jub Jub bird. Jub Jub da bird. Wisdom save is... Oh shit. That's close. DC 15. Wow, the bird made it. Alright, so next round the bird will probably head back this way. As it is now, we have the Deathlock in the next initiative. And they have begun their communing process at the far north side. They went invisible for a couple rounds and then appeared there. Began communing. Nothing interrupts them, so they are on round 2. 2 of 3. And that'll bring it to our other goblin arrival, who looks like everybody's already starting to head off there down to the west.
Woo! So the other two took off, so I'm like, wait! And chase after them.
Very cool. Welcome back, welcome back.
Also, small friend. Is he friend of yours?
He's just somebody that you ran into there, Parker, on your collective attempts to make it to this area. You didn't necessarily know each other before this. You may have, but you definitely at least traveled the last like half hour or so somewhat together to make it here.
Okay, so semi acquaintances.
Correct. If you
Keep
want it
up,
to be
friend.
if you want it to be deeper than that, that's of course up to you.
I have short legs.
Can I, like, as he catches up to us, can I, since he is small and I am very large, can I, like, grab him by the back of his shirt and put him on my shoulder to carry him?
I'm totally okay with it. Oh, I actually have 35 feet.
Sorry, I coughed as soon as I tried to speak. I apologize.
Nice knowing you, Teddy. Here we go. I do believe that is correct, Sarah and Nicole. So if you use Wild Shape, it does replace your HP, and then I think you go back to your standard HP on the other side of it.
Yep, any
I think
damage
so,
that
I'm
deals
trying
that
to-
wild shape actually
yeah.
carries over them.
Yeah, I think it carries over. It's like down to the 1 HP, and then so I think you take one less damage, but I'm not entirely sure because I'm trying to read the thing over again. Because I was trying to remember exactly what happened last time.
Alright, well, the lion is pretty pissed off. It is poisoned, so it is at disadvantage on this pair of attacks here, but it's going to try to retaliate with a bite.
I'm dead.
A 16 to hit. And a claw attack. A 12 to hit.
He missed both times. Let's go.
Oh, damn!
He's about to get wrecked.
It snarls in frustration. And, well, it really has nowhere to go, so that's its turn. And that'll pass it over to Delcy.
Okay, great. Sorry, I'm still reading the wild shape thing because I'm trying to make sure that the hit point thing is right. It says something about when you revert to your normal form, you return the number of hit points you had before you transformed. However, if you revert as a result of dropping to 0 hit points, any excess damage carries over to your normal form. But I also don't even remember what type of bird I turned into, so I don't know what the beast I would have been was.
Gotcha. What's the maximum challenge rating you can turn into? I guess we'll just have to kind of wing it. It's like 1/4 of your level?
It says at second level, you can transform into any beast that has a challenge rating of 1/4 or lower that doesn't have a flying or swimming speed.
So what's your level though? Is it just 2 or?
Levels. Yeah, I think it's a second level spell.
But what level druid
whatever
are
the
you?
ability is. Level 6.
Okay. So that's like,
I'm sorry, it's my first druid.
that's okay. So it's like a challenge rating of 1-ish.
Absolutely turn her into Kevin from Up. The bird from Up.
The wilderness must be explored.
Yeah, I mean, just to
Sorry, I don't mean
shortchange
to
it,
spoil
half
the game
half
by
the
questioning it.
just to shortchange it, half the damage goes to the bird. It pops you back to your normal form. You take the other half of it, and then it's your turn.
Just so you know,
Okay,
with
so
the
if-
wild shape at half or at 4th level, it's half a CR, and at 8th level, it becomes 1 CR, unless you're a moon druid.
Thank you. Okay. So if he attacked me, I'm assuming I have the ability to attack him.
Correct.
I just had a big brain.
And was this one that was immune to poison? Or was he susceptible to poison damage?
He is not immune to. It is not immune.
I just kind of made it a him, you know?
No worries.
I'm going to use Luminous Bolt, actually. And I clicked the wrong one. I clicked the description rather than the actual.
Okay. If you do not have crossbow expert, it will be a disadvantage for using ranged attack in melee.
He's close enough for melee, is what you're telling me?
Correct.
Then I'm just gonna attack him with my hand axe.
Well, that sucks.
I'm gonna try again with my bonus action.
Alright. Also a disadvantage.
Would inspiration move me up to the 22?
Yes, it would. It's, I don't know if you want to spend an inspiration for 4 points of damage, but it is pretty close to death, so it might be enough to do it.
I mean, the thing resets after today, so I might as well, right?
Sure.
I'll do the 4 damage then.
Alright, that's a hit. It's still alive! It will have to roll a
It's
concentration
almost
check.
dead though. Worst case scenario, I plummet from my 100-foot spot in the air.
Alright, success. No break in the concentration. And that'll pass it over to Aubrey.
I wish I could help you, but I'm still fleeing in fear, so I'm going to move another 100
You're
feet.
doing great.
Moral support, morals.
Alrighty, ready? No! As the Benny Hill theme song continues to play at a lower and lower volume because it goes with the guy who's running and he's just flying farther and farther away. And that'll pass it to the end of the initiative round here.
Quick question.
Yeah.
I have to save for my Raven as well, right?
Yeah, looks like.
And does it use my saving throw?
It should have its own. I'm not positive on the familiar mechanics. Post the spell. Let's see what it says.
For the record, that's the best visual image I've had in a while.
Does Pix want to try to play catch and catch Delcy when she plummets from the storm?
I'm all the way over here. Don't die.
So admittedly, I did not read everything, but I didn't say anything about it using your saving throws. I saw a lot of stuff about what it can do otherwise, though. You can cast spells through it, you can see through it, you can communicate with it at a range, you can dismiss it. Otherwise, it looks like it uses its attributes.
Except for when it's attacking. It looks like it uses my... If the spell requires an attack roll, I use my attack modifier. Okay, so what does a Raven saving throw be?
It should be on the character sheet board. There's no saving throw built, it would just be the raw attribute.
Okay, well, it does not look like it has a saving throw listed. And it was a wisdom save, so that's a +1.
Yeah.
It fails as well.
Alrighty. So over to Orkle here, just to the south. You have already communed for 2 rounds. You are on your 3rd round, and say bye. Later, guys. As he dissipates, goes ethereal, and you see his ghostly form descend into the clockwork break. And who knows what happens with him after that. I do.
With that though, I am gonna need to go. Something came up.
Alrighty.
Hope everything's okay.
Thank you. I'll see you guys later.
Later.
Bye.
Okay, so the Eidolons are once again ineffective this round. Nobody fits the bill. Passes it back over to Tyrant's turn.
Okay, I've been thinking long and hard about this. This move may calculate my death, or I've seen it before. I choose to conjure rats.
So which option of the conjuring are you using?
I need 8 giant rats. Oh, no.
good.
Actually, no, 16 normal rats.
Oh,
Actually.
good. Okie dokie.
Oh, part of the plan. Thank God this is a cantrip for me.
That's a cantrip?
Yeah, it's a cantrip for me.
How the heck did you get that as a cantrip? That's awesome.
I
Bro,
think
that is not fair to the rest of the world.
I think it's because of the class I picked. I'm not sure, but it's under my cantrips. So
Weird. Yeah, I've got that on my cleric. It's a level 1 spell.
Yeah, it could be a roll 20 glitch. So, definitely worth checking into. Not right now. For me, anyway.
oh, never mind. It's level 1. I fix it.
I was gonna say, if it's a cantrip, that would be just broken. Every round, summon up 16 rats. 16 rats. 16 rats.
Well, it's
Yeah,
concentration.
kind of bollocks.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They lost me in a room.
You're right, it is concentration, but still, summoning up fresh rats every time in case they've killed any of them.
Should be a ska band name, 16 Rats.
I was gonna say, y'all see a Plague Tale, or y'all played a Plague Tale Innocence? We'll get there very quickly.
All of a sudden, I have no access to rats of any kind. So, this is fantastic.
No rats.
I have giant rats. I don't have the regular ones, which is what it's called for.
I can do 8 giant rats if you want me to. That's fine. That works. Either way, as long as they're rats, I don't care. I just need rats. This plan needs rats.
All right.
Priorities.
The first part of my plan has been set.
And the giant lion sighs a breath of relief that he has an AC 93.
Oh boy.
Little did he know I had rat plague.
Oh god, I hope the rats aren't glitched too. Each of them comes in with like AC 73 or something like that.
Worth it.
That makes me wonder what would happen if I cast my like Fleet of Rats spell in the windstorm.
Do it.
Forget
Oh my.
Sharknado.
Me.
Forget Sharknado. Now you have Ratnado.
But technically, it's not a tornado, it's a reverse gravity. So all they do is fly up to the top and be stuck.
Okay, Roll20 is struggling with the addition of a 28th monster onto the board here. And little does it know, we're going to increase that 7 more after the first one appears. So bear with us for the next 35 to 45 minutes.
Would removing the dead things work better for it to give it a little more space?
Quite possibly, but I'm currently stuck in the load of trying to bring a new thing in, so my options are Zippo, unfortunately.
Oh, that's always fun.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry to
It's
cause
just
wear.
loading. That's fine. It happens with Roll20 once you get too many creatures onto the field of play. All right, I finally got the character sheet. Now we're waiting for the token to load. Come on, there it is. All right.
All I gotta do is hit him with the rat plague and do rat fever, and then I'm good.
Rat scratch fever.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
Is more rats. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? I don't need more rats.
Okay, you should have access to the character sheet now.
I made the cowbell reference to some of my students, and none of them knew what I was talking about, and I was very upset.
And
Oof.
that makes me sad.
No, the one that really broke my heart was I made a Pinky in the Brain reference, and none of them understood it, and I was like, oh, I'm so old.
Pinky, are you pondering what I'm pondering?
Do they all
Well-
get a turn right now, or is it next turn?
Do they all what?
The rats. Do they get a turn this turn or next turn?
Depends on where they go in the initiative. You need to roll their initiative, and then we'll see just what we're looking at. Okay, so they will be coming soon. No, we're not going to roll one for each of them. That would be
Oh,
insane.
dear God, no,
It
please.
says it's an initiative per the group, yeah.
17 becomes 9. 9.95. Alright, yes. Alright, so that's your action.
That is. And
what else you got?
Do you get to choose where they summon in, or are they just a random spawn?
I would assume he can place where they go within 60
it's
feet.
a spot of emptiness. Yeah, it's an emptiness, like next to me. Can I do prayer of healing?
That's a 10-minute casting time.
Never mind. That's my turn. I ain't got nothing else to do.
Alrighty, Jingtian will try the communion process again, and Hey, there we go, success. No. Here we go, almost. And we'll try our luck with the removal of the couple dead ones here, see if that frees anything up for us. Another attempt at the communing here. maybe. Good to go. All right. Okay, and back to our characters on the other side of the whirlwind effect. Karasha and then Pix.
Alright, coming around the base of this plateau, what can we see? Did that come through, or?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the proper response to that.
Okay, I didn't know. Sorry.
So there is a massive tear in the earth up ahead. We can see a major glow coming from that. It would appear that every sentient in the area has been called to this area, whether they are a monster, whether they are a friend, whether they are a potential other. There is a massive cloud of dust that we can see just to the west of us that has been kicked up by a reverse gravity effect. And otherwise, quality of life, role-playing unlimited standards will definitely be of help here. Red health bar is bad, blue health bar is maybe, green health bar is friendly. If they've got a name tag, they are almost assuredly on your side. Otherwise, I don't know. I think that's everything.
Okay, the main thing was I didn't know, like, at the edge of this, like, if we could see around it, or if that dust cloud was genuinely, like, impenetrable or whatever.
It doesn't look like you want to go through it, because everything that's inside of it looks like it's just getting propelled 100 feet up into the sky. You can kind of see through it enough to make out what's going on, but passage through it would not be recommended.
Alright, friends. Which direction shall we go? We can go around this large dust cloud, to the north or to the south.
We should go to the north. That's probably the best idea.
And you, small one, you agree?
That seems a fair assessment. The group is smart.
Alright. Bloodwoken taxi service to the north.
So do we, like, climb on top of you and you carry us?
I imagine I just, like, tucked you both like a football, one under each arm.
That is hilarious. I love this.
Anything on
Should
your
that
turn
require
there, Pix?
a... Oh, sorry.
Nope.
Alright. So, the rats' time has come. They can be summoned to any space within 60 feet of you. They don't necessarily have to go right there. I just placed them right there so you would have closer control of them. But any empty space within 60 feet will do.
That looked pretty good.
Bro's playing a real-time strategy now. He's got all his little armed forces
I
over
got my
here.
football team ready. and now they all attack with the pat tactic, so they have advantage on attack rolls.
Okay. 2 of them are unable to get in position, it would look like. I guess you could squeeze one more of them right here, but one of them looks like it's just going to be SOL. Because there's just no real estate on the west side.
Oh my god, look at that.
Yeah, this right here would be an ineligible square. I did see that one, but that's why I posted
All right,
this
so
one
what
as an option. So
Oh,
seven
okay.
7 out of 8 can definitely go.
Okay, that's perfect. So do I just roll how for their bite?
Correct.
Just
Yeah, just click their bite, and then we will use the results we see. See what we're looking at.
just one time.
No, if you're doing it 7 times, click it 7 times. Okay.
All right.
So let's check back over these.
Yo, which MVP got the 19 over here?
That's a
That was
hit,
perfect.
that's a miss, that's a hit, so we got 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 out of them will hit for a combined total of 12 damage. Okay, got it.
And that's all they can do.
Alrighty. Nothing to do with that. So, up next, inexplicably alive, the Voidling. Well, shit, let's check its recharge. Nothing doing. Probably the final turn, it's gonna lash out twice at Delcy here, and... Ow, 19 and 24 for a lot
Death
of damage.
throes.
How does that work when if I go down in a storm?
If you're knocked unconscious, the reverse gravity is going to keep your unconscious form aloft.
So you're gonna
So I
look
would
like a
just drop to
wacky,
0
wavy,
hit point?
unflailing tube man.
What were you saying there, Sarah Nicole?
So I would just drop to 0 hit points.
Correct. Yeah, it looks like that's enough damage to drop you to 0, so you would be in death save mode following that. It's just going to hover right there. Looks like it has plans for you after the fact. And that'll pass it all the way back over to the Jub bird. Made its saving throw last time around, and it starts to make its way back onto the board and ends its turn right over here.
Did the Deathlock commune for its 3rd round?
The Jub is before the Deathlock.
Oh, okay. I apologize. I thought I saw it the other direction.
No worries. Yeah, the Jub was invisible on the initiative, so you wouldn't have seen it until it popped back onto the board. The Deathlock does commune for its 3rd round, however, and it too goes away.
I am so sorry. Please disregard that. I'm
How dare you?
fighting this my page.
You're good, man. That's it for that. That's it for that. And it's actually your turn there, Jake. Get this all the way back over to... Whoop. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Okay. So can I see the thing?
Maybe. Which thing?
Yes, that thing.
Yeah. It's like 100
can't see
feet
it.
up
Okay.
at the top of this reverse gravity, but you definitely see it.
Okay. So I am. Stupid page is too big. There we go. Okay. let's see. So I'm 70 feet away from it from the ground level. If it was sitting on the ground, seeing as that far up in the air, would that be still within 150 feet? You think?
Definitely.
Okay. I'm gonna hit with a couple bow shots.
Okay.
Oof.
That's a miss.
Hey.
That's a hit. And it only had 1 hit point left, so that's going to
Perfect.
call it a day for the Voidling. That's going to dispel the reverse gravity effect.
And then
And
I'm
then
going to say scale, which is which is the Drake summoned. Go catch the thing in the air. So
oh
gonna
man, what's its
use
movement?
dash action 40 feet. So I'm having it use its dash action to go and catch this falling creature.
Catch the falling cat.
All right. Well,
Get your oven mitts ready.
fallen 100 feet here, so this is the big question. Okay. If it had gone over 50, that would have been extremely clutch, because 50 points of damage looks like it would have killed her outright from the fall. As it is, we're going to have that be half damage for the save play, and since she's unconscious, there's no damage applied anyway.
Perfect.
What about this creature down here?
1 second. Get that off of you, and then...
Oh, and the Eidolon falls too. Nice.
Yeah, the Eidolon falls. We're going to use the same damage result for that. Knock 35. This thing is... Or actually, no, these things fucking fly, I do believe. Let's double check. Yes, they do. So, first gravity fails, and this thing is just kind of stuck hovering up there at the top end of it. And then whose bird is that? That's not one of mine.
It's the word.
Shut up. I hate you all.
I was so hoping the Eidolon would have fallen and like died so that I would have break my fear. 'Cause
Oh,
that's the one that's
damn.
got me feared.
Oh, it's the spider. I think that's Pix's spider. That's what that is. So that would probably just like gently float back to the ground. I mean, like bugs kind of do. The way they fall is not the same as us. So I believe is that Pix's spider? Or are you the one that has
I
that?
do not have a spider.
Who the hell brought a spider in? Maybe it's one of the players that already stepped out.
Was it
so-
Tyrant?
I
Dick
don't know.
sounding offended at that.
Right. How dare you accuse me of owning a spider? All right, well that's gonna be a day there for Jake's turn, and the Eidolon is just floating up there. Most importantly, no more reverse gravity effect, and no more creatures able to do that. All right, Felidar is pretty pissed off after last round. Post up that spell, Teddy, that you used a couple rounds ago that poisoned this thing. I want to see what the duration on that is.
I believe it was only till the end of the guy's next turn.
Probably. It's usually how it goes. Just want to confirm that without the assumption.
What did I cast? It was Hand of Doom, right?
That sounds right. Yeah, just cast the spell again and we'll look at it. Till the end of your next turn. Okay, so Teddy already had his next turn. So this would have actually gone away a little bit earlier than it is. Point being, it's this thing's turn and it's no longer poisoned. So it's gonna... Oh yeah, this thing ain't playing around. It's going right after Tyrant. It knows exactly what you did. It is sentient enough to realize that if it hits you, it gets rid of the rats. 17 to hit.
It's this.
21 to
Damn
hit for 8. Oh, you're
Ouch.
still alive.
The rage empowered it.
Ah, huzzah!
Still up. Got to roll that Constitution saving throw for concentration. Not a whole lot of damage.
Good thing that first one missed.
Absolutely, that thing would have just knocked him out instantly. Go for the jugular. I believe you're good. Yeah, no loss of concentration there, so that'll pass it over to Delcy, who is now in death save mode. Go ahead, roll that up. Come on.
Okay, I don't know
natural
how
20.
it works. So do I just hit the button?
Yep, and hope for a natural 20.
In all fairness, if you
Right.
ever hit a cat, that is probably what's going to happen to you. Like, that's completely what's going on.
Alright, so Delcy has 1 up on the death save tracker. No strikes against her. You need 3 successes to stabilize. Ideally, just recover some hit points and then you'll be conscious again.
Don't worry, I have Revivify.
Wait, so that's one success?
Correct. Yeah, 10 or above is a
Can I ask-
success.
Okay.
And if you roll a natural 20, you recover 1 hit point and may take your turn as normal. It's the same as if somebody did the stabilize a character Beskar Redemption.
Although if
Thank
you do
you,
roll
sorry.
a nat 1, you do actually take 2 failures.
Correct, yeah, that's when it gets really bad. That's what
I don't
happened to
wanna
Katie
think
on
about
our
that.
Monday
Let's
night
not
table.
think about that.
That's how she lost her
Let's only
character.
think positive. We're only
I
thinking
did
positive,
see
guys.
that, and that sucked a lot.
All right,
Alright.
Mike, back to you.
Aubrey will fly another 100 feet straight up in the air and then make a saving throw.
Mother of ass! Wow. No
You
such
boys
luck.
struggling.
Hey! The Raven finally made it.
Yay, the Raven is not scared anymore, but we're 500 feet in the air.
I mean, as a bird, it probably wouldn't care too much, but
Yeah, all of a sudden it's
It's one of
just
the
like,
benefits
what
of
were we
being
running
winged.
from? Eidolons have nothing doing there. I think we might finally... Nope! But they do sense new blood. 40 feet of cover. Puts us 10, 20, 30, 40. Yep, that's going to put Harasha and Nit both within 60 feet of this Eidolon, which if you're a fan of old school D&D, you'll remember this artwork.
the thing that haunt my nightmares.
And this is its only ability, Divine Dread. You can see it, you're within 60 feet, DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, or be frightened for 1 minute. And that's why Aubrey is just running, and that's how Pix got all the way over here, because she was scared for a few rounds and ran all the way off the map. So hopefully our newcomers
I
do
don't know.
not
I don't have,
also turn tail.
nah, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't actually see this guy. It just looks kind of like a little thing, a mote of dust in the distance. I gotta get closer first.
You're good.
Boom.
Immune to all of their Divine Dread for the next 24 hours. There are several Eidolons in the field of play, but once everybody has made their save, they're effectively just window dressing.
Give me a second, I'm loading.
Sure, sure. Otherwise, with that being cleared,
That's wisdom, right?
correct. Hey, you made it on the... Or no, the Drake made it. Never mind. Love that Drake. Hate the Drake.
You have no idea. This is the character that's coming back for me.
Nice, everybody made it. Alright, so the Eidolons are effectively out of the combat. I'm just going to remove their initiative entirely. They can no longer affect any of you. Their movement is pretty much pointless, and if any of you want to attack them, feel free. They have no attacks, however.
The image that popped into my head, if I had failed while I was still carrying these two, was I'd turn around and I was still holding them.
All of a sudden. Later, guys! Teddy, that's back to you, dude.
Alright, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to back down from this fight for now. I'm gonna disengage,
Okay.
and I'm gonna move since she's on death saves, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over there.
Okay.
Let's see, 30. Does that mean I can dash too? Or no, it's disengaged.
It depends on your
Your-
class, because you use your action to disengage, and then you have your movement. If you're a rogue, you can do a dash as a bonus action.
I am not a rogue, so
Gotcha.
therefore,
Monks also can do it with a key point.
yeah, so I'm right there.
All right. So Delcy is lying there unconscious. Chosen one! And here comes Tyrant. I'm coming!
If you have healing
Help
word
is
on the
the
other
way,
hand,
dear.
Help is on the way!
I do have a lot of. I am a cleric.
It's on the way, dear. It's on the way.
All right, well, that'll bring it back to Harasha and Pix. We did a quick pass of the 2 NPCs above you. They're already in communing, so they're on round 2 of that. So back over here.
I forgot I had to press my button. Sorry.
How dare
So
you.
this giant plume of dust is now gone, and we can supposedly see this second rift in the ground, right?
Correct. You do not feel pulled towards that one, though. It's the larger rift in the center of the map that seems to draw your attention.
Got it, got it. Well, it seems as if the chaos from over there seems to have cleared up a little bit. I also seem to have gone British for a second there, sorry. Chaos has cleared slightly. This will make for a much easier.
Are you still holding us?
Yes, I am still holding you.
Free movement.
I like playing really strong characters for this exact reason, because I can like backpack the little characters or like chuck them if I need to or something like that.
In the distance far to the south, Harasha spots the ruins of a flaming illithid nautiloid that, for some reason, she just gets a twinge of guilt, like, did I cause that? No, I was never aboard that thing, but I feel like I was. And I feel like I attacked the brain engine. But I wasn't aboard that thing. I didn't do anything.
Listen.
And unfortunately,
I don't know what
Ochoa-
my past lives did,
Right.
but
Ochoa got annihilated by the Mind Flayers to follow that, and then that's how our G2 crew crashed here onto this world and met up with the G4 crew. Pix is, of course, being carried along with you, and then Pix's turn. Anything for that?
Nope.
All right.
Comrade,
So
long
back.
life
I got the-
cousin.
I got the mommy holding me, so
So it's back to our rats here, and now that Tyrant has vacated a space, that does open up another spot for all 8 of them to now get some action in. I don't know where that one went, but I'm assuming it's underneath one of them.
he has all 8 surrounding them right now.
Yeah, I do. Wait, now I do.
I only
It'd
count
be like
7.
1, 2, 3.
4. Oh, there it is. There
I
it is.
saw
Yeah.
8.
Ah, yeah, there we go. My math was failing.
And you know, they're just gonna. Yeah, might as well just keep having to bully them while I'm down.
Bop, 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 bop.
So here we go. Bing bong, buddy boom. Boop, beep, bop, boop. that. Oh, they all suck.
Yeah, they do. This thing's got a 17.
You have one more attack.
AC.
Next time, do Witch Doctor. Ooh,
2 of them get through. The very first and the very last for a total of 9 points of damage. Got it.
Yes, sir.
Alright, and that'll bring it back to the Jub Jub Bird. Flips off the Eidolon, the scary Eidolon. and it's gonna try its crack at a charisma check here, and ends up with a mighty damn. All right, that is one fucking smooth talking bird. That bird just comes up like a bird. Bird is the word, and everything is fucking smooth there in Birdville.
Smooth in Birdville. All right.
All of a sudden, some 70s soul starts playing. Some Barry White. This
One
bird's-
could say he was the Burger
Aw,
King.
yeah. The what?
The Burger King.
Oh man.
That was bad. Get that smooth jazz in the background.
All right,
Sexual
Jake, that's
healing.
back to you.
That's the name of the song.
Yes.
Perfect. Going to attack the big scary lion
Oh damn. All right.
because it's in range.
The hell was that? What the hell was
A
that?
terrible miss.
Good
both misses.
God.
Those are
Fired
good.
and a miss.
Yeah, it is.
That was a disaster. That's what that
just
was.
Awful. Okay, so Felidar
Then I'm going to yell
is-
at. Oops, sorry.
Okay.
Yelling at Scale to take the whatever hurt thing over to the flying thing.
Yes, attack the lion.
All
Do
right.
it.
With dice rolls like that, how do you expect to get past that AC 93?
Okay,
If
so we're
the
gonna do.
hurt creature can get moved over to the ferry.
Like, yeah, y'all got to step it up to pass 93.
Do the rats get attacks of opportunity?
All right, so we're gonna squeeze.
I didn't realize we meant me
there.
as the creature. Sorry.
That's gonna be 1, 2, 3.
I don't know what it is.
4,
I'm sorry.
5. Go ahead, take 5
attack.
attacks. Take 5 attacks with the rats there, Teddy.
Wouldn't it be 6?
Take 5 attacks, please.
5 attacks.
Yeah. Pack tactics still apply.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Yo, that first rat putting in work.
2
That's pretty. I told you.
successes there for another 7. And then this is pretty much just gonna trigger the rest of them. That's
Don't tell me he's
10.
chasing.
10 movement. And oh yeah, it's coming right after you. But the rats are gonna get their other 3 attacks as
Oh,
this thing
no.
just leaves all of them in the dust. So go ahead, hit that 3 more times.
Leave me alone.
He's like, I'm not interested in your appetite.
What do you
I'm
want?
coming for the main
You
course.
started it, motherfucker. Damn, all 3 of those will hit. So 11, 13, 18 more points of damage. Ow! Yeah, those rats are coming in money, but Felidar will try its luck on you again with a bite attack.
Please let me heal. Please let me heal first. He missed. Ha! You suck.
Oh! Almost
Oh.
gotcha. So close.
The genuine in the
Oh my
voice. I
God.
love it.
So
felt death.
close. All right. So Delcy, back to you for death save number 2. Come on, natural 20. Oh no, it's a natural 1 that counts as 2 failures.
Delsey, I got you. I can revive fine. Don't
Oh
worry.
God.
You're fine. You're fine.
Ugh. All right, Aubrey, still a furred.
Alright, Aubrey flies up another 100 feet. She's now 600 feet in the air.
All right, let me double
And
check.
I save!
Holy shit! And you are now
Finally.
officially in the moon's gravitational pull, and you're getting pulled.
Alright, well, that's the end of my turn. I guess that's what I do.
And all of a sudden, you hear fucking Arnold from Total Recall. Damn it! Go ahead and give these people air. All right, well, that's the end of that round, and that puts us at our halftime break here. So we'll step away for about 10 minutes, and then we will check you on the other side and see just how this resolves, friends. Are you with us?
Delsey, how many death saves are you on right now?
I have 2 failures and 1 success because I got a nat 1 and I had a 15.
I'm gonna cure wounds.
Oof.
Poor Pix is watching her mother die.
Watching her mom die slowly. Also, sorry if it's taking me a second to respond. I'm at a hockey rink doing my hockey job while doing the session.
Wild.
Like I'm actively photographing and helping with the scorekeeping and stuff. And I feel
Multitasking for the win.
That's why, like, earlier when I got attacked by the tentacles, I had to sprint from the other side of the building because I had left my computer for a second. And then I heard Delta, and I'm like, oh crap.
Multitasking queen.
I'll just like to say everyone
This character's about to die.
Tyrant. Just letting you know.
So I wonder what the furthest speed or furthest descent I could do if I just stopped flying.
What, just drop like a stone?
I'll catch you. I'll
We
catch
went over to Tyrant.
Drop a certain distance and then pull my wings back out so that I catch myself.
Alright,
Pixie,
give me a second. I'm gonna do some science. I'll let you know.
we need to get to him.
I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you from falling. Don't worry.
Hang on, how much does your character weigh?
We saw what happened last time we tried to catch someone that was falling.
I'm only 2.
She weighs 185 pounds.
You
So
would
I know this is lazy, but I'm going to assume a terminal velocity similar to that on Earth, and an air density similar to that on Earth.
So that would be 260 feet terminal velocity, right?
You are correct.
Nerd.
Ain't it funny that I knew that off the top of my head?
It brings me joy.
So are we killing the lion? Yeah. Yeah.
Because you decided to piss off the lion, we have to kill
Well, to
him.
be fair, my rats did all the damage, so
You pissed it off.
my rats did all the work.
You pissed it
So
off.
Might as well kill it. I'm just saying, it's almost dead already.
Now you need help because you're almost dead.
Well, I can heal myself.
So you want us to go somewhere else? You don't want us to come help you?
I would gladly fight this thing, but I have to save someone that's gonna die. So
Ah. Mm-hmm.
being
You're lucky you're
kind,
saving Pix's
as
mom.
kind-hearted as Tyrant is, this all
You are not cold-hearted.
this is a favor. Everyone has at least one favor, and this is the favor.
His favor is save my ass after I pissed off this lion because it's gonna eat me.
Exactly. I do you a favor, you do me a favor. All right, cool beans. Sound good?
So Tyrant said he was going to catch me when I fall, right?
I'll catch you. You want me to? You'll probably squish me, but I'll try.
I was gonna say, you gotta have some serious muscles to counteract that force.
I was gonna say
As
185
a
pounds
fair-
of tiefling ass coming down on his face.
As a fairy, I think I could catch you. It'd be a hell of a way to die, though. Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to
What a
die.
way to die.
So I wasn't able to get to my obligatory pun in with my new group, so you are all now subject to it.
What is your obligatory pun?
Lion.
What's blue and doesn't weigh very much?
A smurf?
My depression?
Water?
Nothing?
Light blue.
I hate it, and I hate it. I hate
I
it.
hated that. I hated that.
Can you guys button up? I need to take a second because someone at the rink is having a medical issue. So if you guys could let Daniel know, I might be away from the phone for a second.
No worries.
Amputate.
Let's not amputate. Let's not. That's not a fun idea.
Did I just hear the word amputate?
You
Yes.
did, in fact.
Okay. Just checking.
Well, I mean, that's one of the two ways to solve any medical issue, right? Amputate or set it on fire.
At this point, I might as well just bring my entire EMS bag into the building because I've had 2 different people get hurt already.
That sucks. Are you the registered responder at the arena?
Not technically. I'm our photographer and social media person, but I'm also an advanced CMT.
Always fun. My son's actually wanting to go through as a paramedic when he gets out of high school.
That's great.
But in all honesty, I hope whoever's having a medical emergency will be okay.
He should be. I think he just pulled his shoulder. I more had to leave my laptop inside because my EMS bag's in my car.
And just remember, we are live, so be careful about sharing any information on that.
No, I know.
Yep.
I thought we were paused on breaks, like
We
they
are
can't
paused.
hear us talking. Okay.
No, there's no stopping the stream.
Ah.
No, that's why I haven't actually said anything that could be not safe to say.
Perf.
I'm glad Aubrey finally saved. She might be able to do something now instead of just fly.
Then there's just Delcy, who's almost out of death saving throws.
Do you guys remember if last game, did I cast haste on myself? I don't
I
think
can't
I
remember.
I don't think you did.
I was gonna say, I know I entered my blade song, which is the reason why I've got the 50-foot move speed, double that because I'm using an action to dash. But I wasn't sure if I did the haste as well, because I could haste and fly back down pretty quickly.
God dang. Every time I have a coughing fit, I feel like that little muffin from the ASDF movies where he's like,
Why won't anyone eat me? I want to die!
just
That reminds me of so many old meme videos that used to come out way back when. Does anyone remember the one? Life is great! Life is beautiful! Everything's amazing! My anus is bleeding!
Whoa. That's an interesting place to come back to.
Yeah, there's your emotional whiplash for the evening.
I was talking
Yeah.
about old meme videos and stuff like that. I just remember the one, it's like the little popcorns, they're all dancing around, and the one's like, life is wonderful! And then all of a sudden, blood starts pouring out, and he's like, my anus is bleeding!
I don't remember that one.
I'll have to send you I'll send you the link.
All right. Well, we're back here, so Tyrant, that's over to you now that this lion has made its way back into your face.
Well, I have accepted death, but I'm gonna cast for my last
Accepted
one.
death.
cure wounds on this poor young child that is dying here.
The lion? Cool, that might get it back on your good
Not
side.
the lion. Not the lion. That lion is dead to me. Anything, any chance they had to live, it's gone. So I'm gonna cast it on Delcy here.
All right.
That'll be my last little thing I could do.
My last selfless act before I die.
Good thing your rats will have a turn before the lion has another turn. They can swarm them again.
First level version or higher level?
We'll do second level.
Okay.
I forgot. Do I have to roll for that? I forgot. I do, don't I?
Yeah.
What was the roll for it?
1d8 plus 4?
Yeah, there should be a block built for it on the front side of your sheet under the attacks.
Oh, 1 second. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't have it under my... I got Prayer of Healing, which I could do, I guess. But...
Yeah, just click the, just roll a d8 by itself, because the prayer takes 10 minutes. Yeah, there you go. Plus spellcasting modifier, so Delcy gets back 8 plus your mod in hit points there. And that's just your action if you want to do anything else.
Can I spit on the lion?
Sure.
I'm gonna spit on him.
Also, you may want to know what your wisdom modifier is so she knows how many hit points she does
Oh,
gain
my
back into
wisdom
them.
is it's 2 plus 2. Yeah.
So Delcy
Alright.
regains 10 hit points.
Yeah.
And just
How many hit points did I regain? I'm sorry.
And that's my turn.
10.
Awesome, thank you.
Now do my favor. Help
Parker,
me.
that's back over to you.
Alright. Sorry, I'm dying. Okay, so obviously we can see like this interaction that's happening in front of us, right? No, I don't want to open character. Yeah, we can like see this whole interaction with the lion and the death save and all that.
Correct. Yeah, it's all pretty close there too. You should be able to see it.
Oh, there appear to be more comrades over there. Anybody you go? Anybody you know?
I guess so. Tyrant is the tiny one, and that's my mom. We got to go over there.
That's my mom. That's the cutest sentence.
Alright, assuming I can't, like, gap that chasm over there. I think I moved a little too far. Hang on.
Okay.
Alright, and with
Oh,
you
shit.
two, we're over here, and I'm going to pick, since this is your mom, I'm just gonna drop you, like, let you down.
Why do I have a draw to deal item show up?
I also had that show up. I got, like, nervous for
I
a
also
second.
saw that.
Yeah, nobody touch nothing.
Why not?
Something?
Cause I said so.
Red card from the deck of many things.
Cause I said so. It is Teddy's turn. to draw the card from the deck of many things. We've been trying to do this for like 6 weeks now, and it finally just occurred to me because I noticed I had some in my hand, all the bad ones that you're not supposed to draw. Teddy, click that deck on the bottom right there, and let's see what you got. On
mess it up.
Sun card.
Oh,
The Fates.
Ooh.
Very nice. This is
What does
an
that do?
intangible reward, so I will post the effects in the chat log, and then just go ahead and copy those over to your character sheet, because this is one that's kind of easy to forget.
I have the Fates card too. I forgot about that.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I've definitely tracked these that everybody's drawn on my own little spreadsheet, because it's very easy to lose track with this many players drawing cards from the deck of many things. But that's it right there. What just happened? There we go.
I don't know.
Oh, see, that's the kind of power. I could not have that kind of power because I would use it to troll people so hard.
Someone revives and I just cancel it. No.
Yeah, that didn't
Hey,
happen.
can
No,
we-
thank you. On
Can
Sunday
we use
morning,
the fake card to
G1.
get rid of Nihilus?
Somebody has brought that idea to the table, but nobody's actually tried it.
Ooh.
Pix, that's over to you then.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to Delcy. Or no. Better idea. I'm gonna run to the lion.
Okay.
Aw.
Are you gonna give it a hug?
I'm gonna give it a manicure.
Now I'm gonna mess this lion up.
I'm imagining the
Yeah, go
manicure
pig.
from The Lion King where he like files down the nails to where they're nubs.
Long live the king.
Okay, now that I'm over here, I'm gonna rage. Which is gonna be terrifying for poor Delcy to see. Oops.
Ooh. All
It's not
right.
even-
It's so scary.
Aw.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
I'm imagining like, you know, when kittens, when they're brand new and they try and hiss at you and it's just like breathing really hard, they're like,
Listen here. Now I'm gonna mess the lion up. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna use my Fury of the Small.
How many wait a minutes was that?
6.
Okay, now I'm gonna mess this lion up.
All right. Well, that's a miss.
Imagine missing.
That's crazy. Okay, we'll try again. Ha!
Hey, that'll hit. 15 damage. It'll take all of it. And it gives you the Mr. Burns. You've just made yourself a very powerful enemy.
Not very
Well, you're
powerful.
almost dead, so.
Yeah, you can't hit for
Beat up
shit.
by a rat.
He can't hit for shit. He's all potential.
And then Pix is gonna look back and she's gonna smile at Delcy. And then, yeah, that's
All
the
right.
end.
Chelsea
So,
smells back at Pig.
Send in the rats.
Time for the rats.
Ooga booga.
The Rat
Ooga
King forgive
booga.
you this time.
Ooga booga. Hold on, I gotta measure these ones. Okay.
you've got to measure the ooga boogas.
30. 2 of them aren't gonna make it. But,
Uh-oh.
but the ones that matter do make it. Oh, 3 of them actually aren't gonna make it. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's fine.
Twice then.
That's alright. So these ones are gonna go for the bite. Remy, I hope you're among them. Be with me, Remy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh, 3 of them got through. Wow. Well, thank God Jake has a turn, because you just dealt 4, 10. You dealt 14 hit points to a creature that has 15 hit points.
I am the most powerful rat king that ever lived.
All right, so Jub Bird will continue its own thing that it's got going on. Nobody's bothering it. It's not bothering anybody. So 2 rounds. And that'll pass it to Jake, the only hope to stop this thing before it misses twice again on Teddy.
Right. So at this point, I can tell it's pretty hurt, right?
Oh yeah, this thing is it's contemplating retreat now. It's very bad
Okay.
off.
Okay. So I'm just gonna smack with the longbow again.
All right,
Oh!
done deal. Game over.
Let's go!
All right, and little did you know, it's the rare variety of exploding lion. When you drop it to 0 hit, it explodes into 30 other smaller lions that are more than a match for these giant rats.
My rats know no challenge.
It's like the slimes from Minecraft. It's huge, and then you break it down and it becomes smaller.
All right, well that's a day for the Felidar. Could have been a friend in another universe, but this time not to be.
Because Tyrant messed it up.
I tried to leave it alone and it chased me, so it's
Yeah.
his fault.
And just like that, looks like there are no foes left on the board except for the Jub Bird, which unless you guys are going to fuck with it, it's also going to do its communing here pretty soon. But we'll still take it turn by turn just to see any movement there, Jake.
Am I still being carried?
I mean, I could put you down, but yeah, you were definitely still tucked at the time.
All right, well, I'm gonna like tap you on the hip and be like, hey, could you put me down now?
Oh, of course.
Do the handoff to the
Thank
running
you.
back.
And then I'm probably gonna go and hang out right here next to my Drake because I don't know what's going on.
All right. And Delcy, last thing you remember, you were airborne. Now the spot that you were at is way up there above, and you're surrounded by a few people you don't know.
Delsey's gonna look around, kind of confused. She's gonna be like, Tyrant? Pix?
You're welcome.
Little weird.
Ooh, there's a buffet of rats there. Not all is bad.
Well, I mean, they remind me of my rat swarms that I had. But I'll give Tyrant a potion of greater healing real quick, just so he can be healed up a little bit, in case that other thing decides to hurt us.
Are you using your action or bonus action to administer it, or are you just a free action
It'll
passing
be-
it over?
I'll bonus action it.
Okay, so greater healing, 4d4 plus 4. Go ahead and roll that. This table may not be up to speed on the new addition to the house rule for our healing potions. Oh my god! It's foul! It's like expired
You're
milk.
cursed.
Oof.
That was bad.
It
You're
does heal
cursed.
you.
You're
Well
cursed.
then Delsey's gonna look at Tyrant and says, Tyrant, can I pick you up?
Please. Please.
Okay. And then Delsey's gonna try to go towards the crack in the earth.
Okay.
My
two-
rat. Hello.
To continue on that little bit, though, you can use the bonus action to drink or administer a healing potion. If you spend your action to do it, however, you get the full value of it back. So in this case, had we spent an action, it would have given 20 hit points back instead of the minimum 8. Just to
So
know
yeah,
going
I come
forward.
up to this crack with Tyrant, and then I'll say, Pix, when you get a chance, come this way as well. And that'll be the end of my turn.
That's
All
crazy.
right. That's
My mom picked up a fly.
Wow. Aubrey, that's over to you.
All right, now we were discussing this while we were on break. Terminal velocity is 250 or 260 feet per second, right?
I don't do physics.
Yeah, it's
So,
meters
if I
per
were-
second, yeah.
I do
If I were
fantasy.
if I were to just stop flying, and then when I got closer to the ground, like 30 feet up or so, and pulled my wings back out, would I be able to buffet myself down in one round?
I mean, assuming you definitely didn't rip your wings out of socket when you did this.
Yeah, that's fine. In a combat
Mhm.
situation where precision would matter, then yeah, I might call for a con save, and you might tear something, trying to effectively take 5 turns worth of movement in 4 seconds. But in this kind of situation, yeah, that's fine.
All right, then Aubrey will grab hold of her raven, Nyx, and will just drop herself down and pull out her wings at the moment when she needs to, and land herself down beside the crack. At which point she will try to do this communing thing.
All right, charisma check.
Was I supposed to verbalize the communing thing?
I failed.
Yes.
Okay, I'll
And
do it
that'll
next turn,
be
sorry.
end of turn for me.
All right. What was that in the background? What was that? What's happening?
I forgot to say that I was going to start communing, but it's fine because I'll just wait till next turn to do it.
Gotcha. Is that what we're all planning to do? Because if that's the case, there's no
Commune.
need to keep it an initiative anymore.
Yes, let's commune.
I think that's our plan.
All right.
Yeah, that's our plan.
Can I make a rat bed?
If nobody's planning on messing with the Jub bird, it will finish its deal here in a second. We can drop initiative. Feel free to move at will. The Eidolons cannot stop you. They do not try.
Do the rats commune?
Don't
That
they
would
only
be
last
funny.
like 1 minute?
Yep.
Yeah, but still,
So do we all have to roll charisma now?
I've grown attached to these rats.
Do you want us to continue rolling charisma, or do you just assume that after a time we will successfully commune?
The latter.
Perfecto.
So roll charisma. Got you.
Fantastic.
Not necessary.
I accidentally.
I'm gonna intimidate the world.
He's trying to intimidate the world. I will break you if you weren't already breaking.
All right, so we will
You-
all successfully commune here after a time. It's just a really kind of a scatter effect of who gets in first, who gets in second, etc., so on. But we all will eventually succeed.
Ha!
No need to keep rolling.
Who's
Save,
on first?
save
What's
your
on
good
second?
rolls. Don't
I'll
burn a
roll
natural
one.
20 on something we don't need.
Yeah, please for the and you know what? Considering I have a -1 to charisma, I'm like totally good to let this one be.
I have
let
a
this one
0
go
on
free.
charisma as
Right.
well.
Bear with me
Listen,
here.
that intimidation was pretty good. I intimidated the world.
You did. You
Stack.
intimidated the creatures of time.
My rats are gone.
I'm going to place all of you into the same space here because it's going to be a bit of a tight squeeze on the other side here. As
Good thing there's a
after
bunch of smalls.
You
After
appear in a
going-
tube.
Okay, there's
ethereal
another side.
and descending into a huge break in the world, you feel as though you're immediately going to be crushed by all of these gears that are winding and turning around you and deafening you. You're not sure if it's the sound of the gears or if something about your ethereal state has changed the way your senses work, but any attempts to communicate during this brief time are also on deaf ears, not only for your other companions, but you don't hear yourself speak either as you descend through this break in the world of Homeland. Hopefully this will work and not just copy one of you, but we will see. I'm going to jump over to our next map. Have a look-see. And let's have Parker roll a die 12, please.
Oh god, no pressure or anything. Remind me how I roll just a random dice again?
/R space the dice combination. Whose poison effect are we asking about there?
I didn't screw us all over, did I?
5, okay. Only half the party. Okay, I think that looks alright. Oh yeah, definite freeze on the new map as I get your tokens put into place. And that makes sense. Because, yeah, it's about to get crazy, crazy.
Crazy. That's in the attic. I am crazy.
Oh, I was going Britney Spears.
I was going Aerosmith.
Pink Floyd, baby.
All solid choices. Alright, here we go. This map took several hours to dynamically light, so here's hoping everything works as it should.
Oh, jeez. Did you have a... Is this a big enough map?
Oh, for fuck's sake, come on! Load!
That's what she said.
She said she loves Gouda?
What now?
It's cheesy.
You have failed me for the last time, Rule 20.
It ain't easy being cheesy.
But it is easy being a disappointment.
So has it not
know.
loaded for
My
anybody
mommy
else,
has told
or
me
am
that
I
many
just being
times.
slow?
Yep, it's taken a while to load on the player side here for me.
You gotta scroll down a little ways to get to where we're at.
There we go. Finally, it's loaded on the Roll20 side here for our viewers to see. Slight scroll down. Wow, it's so far off the left side of the map, we can't even fucking see it here. Just a tiny bit of hallway for anybody watching. But we'll get there. We'll get there. And we're gonna get right into it here, because as soon as your characters make your way ethereally, and there's not really a path for you to take, there's not really any sense of, okay, do I go right, do I go left? It's very much once you've completed the communing process, your characters are kind of magnetically pulled based on the results of that die 12. All of you were pulled to this location because it would really suck if I pulled each of you to a different D12 coordinate. So all of you are here, and we're going to jump right into initiative because you can hear lots of clanging and clanking and just all kinds of gears and mechanical noises going on the other side. So yeah, let's get some initiative rolls there. And it may take
yes, the horrifying gurgly sounds.
it may take a few moments for everybody to get situated here in Roll20, because yeah, it is a large map.
Woo!
I think I hit my initiative before the initiative tracker came up.
Oh, no worries, it should still populate. Yeah, you're in there.
Yeah, my Roll20 will completely not load right now.
I am loading.
Are we rolling our initiative, or are you rolling our initiative?
You are.
Yeah.
I didn't
Make sure
know
I have your token
he
selected.
could
Ah!
roll our initiative.
Gotta keep rolling, rolling, rolling.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
You know what time it is.
roll.
Alright. Try to get, I got a lot of freaking monsters here, so bear with me.
Rar.
What is this? Oh, the clockwork guy. Okay.
Oh my god, load.
We're making progress. I can see player names again.
There you go.
Hallelujah.
Glory, glory, hallelujah.
What the hell? I lost a character sheet. Well, that's not gonna work.
Oh boy, okay.
If a monster doesn't have a character sheet, that means it doesn't exist, right?
There you go.
Yeah, that's what the librarian told Obi-Wan about Camino.
Sounds about right.
Ah, picks. I was so excited with my 19.
Where the fuck is this guy?
Listen, I don't know where that 20 came from, but I'm pretty proud of myself.
I'm just glad I'm not last in the initiative order this time.
Well, I guess I'll move on to the next one, because, yeah, this is unfortunate. I do not have a character sheet for it, and dragging a new one out didn't do me any good.
So this is a weird issue to be having. I can't click on any character sheets, including my own.
That's very strange.
Have you tried
Everything is
refreshing
grayed out.
roll? Have you tried
Yeah, I've
refreshing roll?
refreshed it 4 times. Because at first nothing was doing anything. And now I just can't click on any of the character sheets. They're all gray.
Okie dokie. Alright. Technical issues.
I'll restart it one more time.
No worries. I'm gonna make an adjustment here. This really sucks considering how long it took to dynamically light this piece of shit, but whatever.
Not even a polished turd.
Right. Okay, roll 20. I've killed the fucking dynamic lighting. Will you let me do something? Can I use classic Fog of War so that I can painstakingly reveal each area as they approach it? Will you let me do that? Will you give me that? Yes, turn on the fucking Fog of War. What do you think I'm asking you? Do you want to turn on?
You gotta talk to it nicely.
Exactly. You're being so mean to it. Of course it doesn't want to cooperate.
Because it's not cooperating.
Some things like mean.
Do you want to turn on Fog of War? Yes, baby.
Sure.
Turn on that Fog of War for me.
Okay. So, I guess the easiest way to do this, and we're going to have to really use our theater of the mind muscles here because the dynamic lighting will not be working, so you're basically just going to have to look and know what's a wall. Here we go. Let's reveal this entire section.
That's a lot of red bars.
I was thinking the same thing.
What? Still cannot load in.
While we're loading, I'm going to grab a water bottle real quick. Be right back.
There you go, Val.
Oy vey.
Give me something.
something to believe in.
Oh, fuck you. What is this?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hello, hello. How is it looking on your guys' side?
Mine's still trying to even load roll 20 right now.
I see a bunch of
Awesome.
red bars, a room that's
Yeah.
all grayed out, and then
Yeah,
we have no images yet.
gotcha. That's where I am at as well. Seemingly stuck on
So it's not
that.
just me.
Correct.
I can see the chat now. I just can't see anything else.
Yeah, I've got the gray room, but I don't have any red bars yet.
Wow, this is so disappointing.
I mean, would it even be a session if we didn't have technical issues, though?
Yeah, this is a whole new level of frustration right here, though.
We have 2 guarantees with Dan's games. His amazing rolls on monsters and roll 20 not cooperating.
So my roll 20 is really messed up and asking me how I want to create Delcy. So
Oh no!
I'm just gonna go cry in a corner now.
It messed up so hard, it's messed with the space-time continuum over here.
Would you like to use the Charactermancer to create Delcy?
Okay, we're back. I'm gonna roll initiative now.
Woohoo!
Oh, it's showing hit point bars of things that are obscured in complete darkness, too.
Yes.
So
there's
basically,
a whole
here's
ton
where
of red
everybody
hit point
is.
bars.
You just don't know what the map. Okay, so that's an ideal solution. I think I'm just going to do away with
Daniel,
all of that.
Am I not on the board?
You're on the board.
Okay, because I have a notification saying you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
No worries.
If you hadn't clicked your token, then it wouldn't have been a selected token.
I know, that's why I'm confused. Everything on my end's completely functioning as well as it can now.
Are we doing a map reset?
I think that's what he's trying.
I was about to say I was almost there.
Was nobody talking for like 3 to 4 minutes there? Because I wasn't hearing
Yeah.
anything.
Yep, we were all being quiet.
We all went.
I wanted to make sure. Sorry, I got really confused.
We are waiting patiently.
What's happening?
We are waiting patiently.
Map reset.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
Until I took an arrow to the knee.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Yo, I actually learned how to make sweet rolls, and I'm so happy about it. They look awesome.
It must have been the wind.
Until the bully comes and tells you to give him his sweet roll.
I hated that thing. It must have been the wind. They walk up on a dead body and be like, must have been the wind that killed my friend.
I like it when they're
silent but
like,
deadly.
they literally have been shot and they've got arrows sticking out of them in like 3 different angles, and they're like, "Hey, it must have been the wind," and I'm like, "Are you high?"
These winds are strong nowadays, always shooting arrows at us and stuff, you know. It's just normal wind in Skyrim.
I was like, "What kind of windstorms do you have here in Tamriel?" Jeez.
They have arrow storms, apparently. I guess,
Tamriel, now sponsored by Nerf.
I guess dragons isn't the only thing they're worried about.
Thank you for that pity laugh back there.
Dragon, did you say?
Hey, guys, I tried taking a photo of a wheat field once. Turned out grainy.
Haha. I hate that.
So there was this couple and they were trying to potty train their daughter. And every time that
No.
they put her on the potty, she would just start crying and crying and crying. And this happened for about a week. And finally the mom looks at the daughter and goes, "Sweetie, why is it every time we put you on the potty, you start crying?" And she looked up at her with tears in her eyes and goes, "It's my potty and I'll cry if I want to."
We were about halfway through that when I realized where it was gonna go.
Why did the belt go to jail? It held up a pair of pants.
Did you hear about the peanut in the bar? It was assaulted.
Stop.
I don't trust trees, they're shady.
Why did the mushroom keep getting invited to parties? Because he was a real fun guy?
Classic.
A broccoli, a mushroom, and a walnut are all sitting around, and the broccoli goes, "I'm broccoli, I look like a tree." And the walnut says, "I'm a walnut, I look like brains." And the mushroom just says, "I hate this fucking game."
I hadn't actually heard that one before.
It's one of my grandpa's favorites. I forget. Making mirrors is a job I can really see myself doing.
You know what I can see myself doing? Crying.
That's what a mirror's good for.
Oh, we're back to black screen.
Progress? Question mark?
I feel bad because I know that Daniel worked really hard on this.
Yeah, I always feel bad when this kind of thing happens, but at the same time, I know, like, it's kind of funny. And I feel bad that it's funny to me. Like, tech issues are always funny to me.
Here's to hoping we get it resolved within the next 30 minutes or so. If not, we understand, of course.
I have
Did you hear
not
about the
only
matches?
turned off the dynamic lighting, I
Ooh.
have gone back through and erased hours of work dynamically lighting this map. If you look at this map and all of the circular areas, and if you have ever dynamically lit a map, you know how much of a pain in the ass this map was to light. So, I have undone all of that, and it still is not showing up correctly.
I'm not sure if you want to black out the screen right now because you are showing, I think, the entire map. too.
That was the intent. That was the solution. I'm like, what else do I do? I can only show everything, and then hopefully that will at least let us get somewhere. And that doesn't even work.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Just kind of out of solutions here. I've tried everything I know to do, including... yeah, this just makes no sense at all. Let's all try a page reload here, and hopefully that will fix it. Yeah, I think I'm about to freeze on all levels here as well, so if I go away for another 10 minutes, I'm frozen out.
While you're doing that refresh, the other thing I was going to say is we're still seeing a lot of hit point bars throughout the entire map. I'm not sure if you have the spots memorized where you have all your other creatures, but maybe taking off the extra creatures that are not in the area we're at might help. I don't know. Or move them down onto the GM layer, possibly.
What an evening. What's everyone's favorite spell?
Finger guns.
I'm a barbarian.
I like Mage Hand, or Prestidigitation to screw, or excuse me, not Prestidigitation, Thaumaturgy, because that's like, basically, with those two spells, you can get away with everything that you see demons do in horror movies.
Sounds about right.
Word death.
Well, Finger Guns is actually from the Valdis Spire book, and I just love the fact that it is an actual spell that you activate with, I think it's a bonus action, and then for a minute, you basically do finger guns at people and fire force damage at them.
I love everything about that.
I really want to make a monk.
I am a monk.
I was gonna say, then make a monk.
I want to make a tiefling barbarian
I made a
because I
monk
can't
first.
play anything other than barbarians. I'm really bad at it.
Now, is that just a lack of knowledge of the other classes, or what makes you really bad at any other class?
A lack of
I
knowledge in
just-
D&D in general.
Yeah. Okay.
Only play
Or
Boulder
we'll just
Gates
call
one
me out like
time
that.
and
That's
thought they could
fine.
play D&D.
You know what? Don't make me come into the living room, sir.
That's what put her on D&D in general.
I'll
One
fight
time
you.
playing Baldur's Gate. Just saying.
I'll
Throwing that
fight
out there.
you. Do
Throwing
you
that
want me
out
to come
there.
in? Okay, I'm coming.
I'll be honest with you though, like new players is new players. There's nothing wrong with that. You're new
No,
to the game, it's just learning things. You want a great
want to talk
resource
smack?
for it? You want a great resource to actually study things on and learn a bit more about it? Go to 5e Tools. Search that in Google.
Can't read either.
It is
Hey,
a
that's the
great,
greatest thing ever.
it is a great website because it has everything D&D for 5th edition.
He's only attacking me right now because I'm
Gotta-
telling the truth.
I win.
She loses.
If it makes you feel any better, I've been playing D&D for years, and I still don't feel like... I still struggle whenever I play magic-based characters. Instead, I have to have some sort of physical attacks, because I feel nervous whenever I'm, like, trying to fall back on my magic, you know?
Depending on how you're used to playing, that's how it happens. Some people love magic users, some people like fighters. There's a character, or a person I should say, that whenever she plays, she normally is playing a barbarian in our game when we play in person. But that's what she likes.
I'm the best barbarian.
I prefer monk.
My personal favorite is Artificer.
What kind of artificer?
Armorer.
Artificers are really cool, but it's kind of like Redstone in Minecraft. I could just never get the hang of it.
They get the Guardian.
Well, not the Armorer. The Armorer Artificer instead gets 2 armor models like Iron Man. One of them gives you thunder punches, and one of them gives you a lightning launcher that you can have set centered in your chest, which means you can still carry a shield and a weapon at the same time. Basically. And you also get an increase in your movement speed by 5 feet. You get advantage on stealth of the roll.
I prefer monk
That is
because
a
I
fun
get the way of
class.
the drunken master.
Although I also kind of like the
that
awareness
is
for
good too.
stealth.
Yeah.
Or go Shadows. What is it? Shadow Monk and I want to say Shadow Sorcerer, but I don't think that's the right one. And you get your teleportation and a bunch of other cool stuff.
Monk is just broken.
Until they get punched.
True. But if you build them right, you won't get punched.
A nat 20 is still a nat 20.
That is true.
I've had this
Nat
before.
20 doesn't mean auto success.
It does on a punch or a hit. But what I was going to say was the monks, I've noticed they're really close to being a glass cannon build. They have amazing attacks and everything else, although their resources are very limited, and the way that key points are, you only have so many of them.
Yeah, and usually you blow them in the first 2 turns you have.
Oh no! Looks like
CPU's not working.
serious technical difficulties.
Well, fingers crossed he gets it back up and